I'll try it at home. I don't want to ski like without a hill to do it on for 1.5 hours. So I decided we'll go with the fire alternative, right? Also, I was thinking about just walking, jogging, and we might still end up doing that if there's lots of people in the camping spot. I guess you shouldn't say camp, but by the fireplace, because I don't want to make a fire anywhere in the woods, you know, as it's like park-ish. It's all these running tracks and the golf court and all the things, you know. So I'm thinking we'll have to be in that spot, and if it happens to have kids, then we'll go for a walk instead. But usually there's no one there at this kind of weather, right? So I'm assuming we'll be able to make a little fire, and I've got stick bread dough with me, and also water and tea. So as long as I didn't forget anything. I already realized I did forget the little bag of grass that we had still left over. It could have been nice to light a fire with. And I should have brought that, yeah. Only it was in the like hat shelf in the hallway by the door, and I should have packed it earlier than after already going into the car. So we'll have to find something else that's dry to light a fire. I like a challenge, but I also the other day I cheated a bit, and maybe we'll I made stuff for cheating. Yeah. So just put some candle wax is not the right word, I guess, but put it on some paper, so it should light easily. Then the question is yeah, actually I still have the alcohol burner with me, so we actually have a backup alternative. If we were to have to use that, I guess we would use that for making bread too. That would be interesting. I almost want to do it, but I'm thinking several alternatives here. So of course we'll make a fire, right? Because it's nice and warm and not wet. Oh yeah, we'll have this practice driver in front of us the whole way, I guess. We can always hope it turns here. Going our way. It's okay. Also, I'm thinking, I know there's another spot where there's like a wind shelter thingy, and maybe that's on the map at the start. Maybe it's not, because it's like a bit run down. It's not, it doesn't have a floor. That's what I mean with that. So I think there's a fireplace there too. Yeah, but the plan is light a little fire. We'll have to grab see if we can find some dry sticks in this wetness, because if it was colder it would also be drier, right? But now when it's 0 degrees, snow is kind of melting when it touches something. And yeah. Oh, poor practice driver. You can see how the wheels are going there. It's definitely going very slow here. So So what I think is a very nice road, because there's lots of turns, you know, and we have the up and down too, and there's nice trees on the sides. It's probably scary for that person. I hope it goes straight here. So if we go across the golf court here, we can also get there. Maybe I'll just stop here. I should probably start the TTS too, so I have it available. It was a bit annoying last time, and I was thinking of bringing another phone, but I didn't. I was thinking it's so wet, so I didn't want to mess with two phones in the wetness. I did what I wanted. Turn. So let's see now if we can go to
Connected to channel fix at 42.
There. It's nice. So it won't talk while it's in the background, which is horrible. So I guess I'll call Samsung support and say, so how come my S10 could do this and my new phone can't, right? And I think my S7 even can do that. So we have lots of snow here. There. So I'm gonna go straight back at once to make sure it's not anything frozen extra. Okay. There. So I want to make sure that we don't have a hard time getting out. There will be more snow. So now I made like straight back tracks too, that we can drive in. Didn't think it would be this much snow here. So I have today not as warm of a jacket, which is like, did I bring the wrong clothes? But I actually have the other ones back there. So I'm thinking though that it's wet, so I want mostly to have protection against the wet. And yeah, getting the hair up in the hat. And this protects against the wet too, right? So I also have actually in my backpack another layer in case I want that, so you never know. I did not bring the tummy bag though, but I have an inside pocket where I can put my key. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it there. But first we have to get all the things out of the car. Make fires when it's raining, right? Why? Isn't that not smart? By the way, I'm actually gonna check if I did bring the paper. Yeah, that's paper. So we don't have a graph, but we have a roll of paper. So paper. This is like rain. It's like it's raining almost. Come on. Where is it? There. So. I have that on so I can just put it in the snow without getting it all wet. There. Let's grab the phone. And some sweat. We have a problem, right? Also didn't bring any battery, or did I? We will see. Probably not. So let's lock the car. Yeah, maybe I should have brought the other phone just for like. There's a little pocket where I wanted to put my car key. It's so far down. Far down. Up to the outside. And we don't have a lot of stuff today, so no heavy backpack. So let's check on the map. Yeah, I can already see it. There's nothing but the track. Oh! I can actually see a little sign there. And there's just one. That's probably the fire. So it is marked and there's no other one. Okay. Oh no! I forgot something. Whoa, whoa. We'll solve the problems that we get to them, right? So was this some kid with something there? This is probably quite wet. These are probably quite wet too. Anyway, these tiny ones, they dry much quicker anyway. So close by there, most stuff will be broken off already. Yeah, it's not like it's mega warm outside, you know. It's not mega warm. Gloves. I just wanted to feel if they were dry enough. And obviously they're not dry, right? Because it's kinda raining. But it's raining snow. Just grabbing these dead, quite dry branches. So, do we have anything to carry this in? No. So, I hear no kids, so the likelihood of there being kids there is good. Yeah, sorry. I kind of need both my hands to carry this one.
Opinion says.
That's great. I realized someone was in chat at least, right? Let's see.
You're very muffled, lol.
Okay,
You sound
I'm
like
muffled.
Kenny from South Park.
Okay. I pulled this down. Better? Can you hear me now? So. So let's grab a few more twigs that are slightly dry. I don't know. Trying to carry stuff and I have a phone in the way. So I dropped stuff. Too much for one hand. Impossible. Now they're just getting wetter, but it's still snow, so it's not mega wet. So, let's see. I don't know how much we got already there, you know. So, now we got some stuff. And last time, Monday, I realized there was a recently fallen tree where the underside was, well, just ahead. Gosh. My hand is dying. There. Here there's sticks too. Big ones. And I have to click to get the TTS to speak, I know. So I'll just walk there. Actually, can you see the benches around the fire? And there's a tree. So let's pop by it. So this is what I was thinking. Yeah, I probably need not to hold lots of stuff if I'm supposed to do this. it's quite, it was quite dead before it fell, or not dead, but lots of worms or whatever had eaten on it, right? And when I touched it the other day, my hand just stuck there, right? So we'll see. So I don't have to carry this much longer. So I passed by the spot because I wanted to go to the tree. So snowing. So this is the spot. Oh, it's snow on there. How odd. This one seems to have been recently used. So, no one's here, which is good. I mean, if someone had already put a fire here, it wouldn't have been very fun, would it? So let's go a little bit more. Actually, I could drop the backpack here. So, which side up? So these trees don't have any tiny branches, but just a little bit away here. Well, this one looks very dead. This is very wet. Yeah, a lot of snow on them. Not like the ones I took just before. So you can grab one of the sticks that the kids have to build stuff from. You need bigger ones too. But I want a few tiny ones. Just holding them in my hand, I can feel how they're getting drier, you know. So the question is, how much? We don't want to take everything. But I didn't bring the grass thing, so we need something tiny. Yeah, just touching with my tummy and it just says pop in all directions. I'm gonna turn on the TTS again. Just a sec. The problem is that it turns off as soon as I switch back to the stream, and the stream dies if I have the TTS on all the time. So it's like, which one to choose? Do we want to stream or do I want TTS? Oh, that's funny. It's not like I turned a millimeter away from the right direction instantly. So, the compass works in my brain. So, we have snow on the backpack. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I want something bigger too. To have on the bottom. So it's not full of snow. Not, doesn't have to be dry, just not mega. Oh. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Got hungry the second. So, see if I can break this. So that's very dry. And maybe I can even break it once more. Where did the bit go? Oh, it didn't fall off. So, yeah, maybe we'll do some kind of odd thing today. Oh, this is slightly straight. That's a stick breadstick. We want these to like dry up a little, and the tinier sticks, oh, they're also wet. I guess I just grabbed the whole thing because I can't grab just a bit of it. There. And these bits are sticky and also very frozen and snowy. So let's grab the tiny ones. We'll see how if this burns easily or if it's just wet. So this is the tiniest stuff I have now. And we'll see what works today. What works. So, yeah, I have this thing, but I also brought a bigger one, because why not? But if I'm gonna sit on snow anyway, let's just do this one. And it's my kids, one of them. So here's my other shirt in case I was cold, and I'm definitely not cold. Pot, teacup, another one, tea. We'll need the knife, we'll need the little fire thingy. Here we have bread dough, here we have paper. So, I have this, but thinking. Where did I put the other fire stuff? Is it like in the bottom? Right. That's the part. Yeah, and the water is pulling out. So, no. Yeah, so this one is great to light up alcohol stuff with, but not this. I did close it, right? So where's the other little bag? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. It's all wet now. Oh well, let's put that one underneath. So, nothing there. And this is like I had in my other backpack. Yeah, I moved some stuff. My other backpack got all gooey. So I think the only thing we might have is I remembered where it is. It's in the side pocket. In the other one. That one had batteries for the car key. So here we have matches, a lighter, and some stuff that should burn quickly. And we have even this. But let's not go crazy. So this smells great because it's actually got some wood smelling oil. Well, I'm never using it, right? So let's see if this works without anything else. Or maybe I should put some paper there too, because it's very wet. It's so wet. And I forgot the grass that I was gonna bring. So we need something to turn this, to start this little fire when it's really not the weather for it, right? And yeah, should I use a lighter? We'll see if it works. I think it's very warm today, so it will work, right? So there's no reason to have these, have matches in these. That's not the point of them. But let's see if this works. Let's see if this works at all to light anything. I'm trying to dry out this bit of wood here. Come on, little bit of wood. So we got a stick on fire. A little stick though. Come on, little sticks. Bigger sticks. We want bigger sticks to be on fire too. Yeah, it's the thingies there that's burning. This is almost. Yeah. Yeah, got a bit of it on me. Let's grab some of the tiny bits from here. This is the ones that were by the entrance to the woods. Yeah, so it's at least for a bit of time. This is extremely wet. Poof, it said. So let's see if we can get that one to light too. And yeah, I think it should probably stay alive. Not sure yet though. Because there's paper under there that's burning. Yeah. So I can see the moisture going out of that little stick now. That's good. But it's not lit on fire. I think it might have caught on fire the tiny bit underneath. Maybe. So Yeah. Like, we don't want water in there, right? We want wood. So, hello, here's a little stick. Do the little stick thing. Warm that up. That's where I scraped off all the snow, right? So, I think this will work because it's actually happening stuff. So, let's make sure we don't get all snow in the holes in the background. So, I'm gonna grab a few of these sticks and move them. Because I put the full pile here, right? So, that might be a bit too much. So, having them close by is nice to have them warm up, but we don't want to be here for too long. Because I have to pick my kid up from school. So, it's not really burning, see? It's just like a little. Yeah, some of the sticks are on fire, definitely, but not a lot of them. Come on, something medium-sized. Burn. Yeah, it's all wet, you know. So, it is much more warm than it was before, and still smoking. And we have a little fire down there. But I'm going to grab a little bit of paper more. So, this was not the intended purpose of the paper. But, whatever. Let's see if we can get these sticks to light up. It's all wet, so slow. This one is smoking at the end, but it's all wet. Yeah, I know the TTS is not on, right? Oh gosh, so much smoke in my eyes. Yeah, if we get this one burning, it would be very nice. So I'm gonna check my phone. Go grab some tea, yeah.
Dig.
Translated from Dutch.
Stay warm though I can translate. Is there any silver birch trees nearby? The bark is rich in flammable oils and can be used as a firefighter in.
Yeah,
Firelighter.
I'm not gonna grab any
I
bark.
think we talked about this
This
before.
is like a kid's play place, you know.
How have you been anyway? It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm good.
GPS is easy mode. Sunrise in east and follows an arc. Arc. That bear behind you looks hungry too. Have you ever tried the Norwegian log candle method? You split a log and light the fire in the gaps, and it makes it wind-proof and burns slower.
Yeah.
Blow. Blow. Lol.
So
We should try the log candle on your next trip. It's really cool to make and get working.
sure.
Fixerbot says.
Go grab some tea.
Opinion says.
I could sit there for hours just cooking food and then building a bivvy. Whoops,
Yeah.
catch up, lol, ignore me.
Just come over here. Oh, this is so wet. Maybe you can see the snow, but it's drenched. Yeah, so the thing is that we have wet wood, right? So wet wood won't be very happy to be on fire. And all what it can dry up is the tiny sticks. So I'm hoping that the bigger ones there will thaw enough to burn. I'm gonna switch back to the video so it doesn't turn off, because it will. And we have a backup, you know? So if this doesn't work, we will do the backup. Maybe I should start the backup at the same time, because I was thinking of making tea there. And now you really told me to make tea, right? So, also, I had more... did I put that back? That would have been stupid. Also, it's not cold today, so... Oh, let's see. Yeah. It's like where? Where? There. So that's just some stuff that will burn. So it will hopefully make stuff drier. Oh. Make it a little warmer so that other one starts getting some. And this is already black, you know. It's a little bit black. So now, step 2. Let's fix a little fire. I have another one than I had Monday. So I have a tiny little cute thing here. And I have a little problem with the snow now, that everything gets wet instantly. So I want to have something to turn the fire on. I was looking for that. There it is. Here's the T2. So let's put it. See, it's burning a little bit there now. So we had a tea redeem, right? Tea redeem. This is tea. So everything will be wet later, right? So I'm gonna manage to grab something from underneath my jacket, which is the fuel. So this is starting to get some speed with the help of that. Hopefully it won't stop again. And this is not the Trangia we used yesterday, or well, Monday. This is a new copy from AliExpress. This is a little kit. So let's see. I hate this thing, but it's possible. Oh my god, yeah, it's not possible. I want my knife. There it is. This little thing, I hate it. There, much easier. Let's put that in here though, because it's still wide. There. So, we have a little pot and we have a little water. So, I haven't used this AliExpress technique before, so this will be fun to see. And that's aluminium, and this is much heavier. So that's like stainless. And then we have a little pot. So how much water do we need for some tea? We just have to wait. Yeah, right. We don't have to put any water in. So instant boiled water, just wait. Sorry. I can easily abuse myself here. That was quite warm. It's not like I'm gonna use the water for anything useful, really, except turning off the fire, which is actually needing some help there. Let's just put the lid on this. So we have like a little bit of water there. So let's see if that one works well. Everything will get away wet here. Here's a little lid too. It has a little extension. This came with it, so you can make the size right. But if you put that one on, you can't have the top metal thing there. So, first time using this and this thing, and also that burner, because I just filled it up before going. So, we have the fire just going to the middle there. Yeah, I didn't pay this any attention at all. Meaning all the sticks that were warm kind of burned up, right? Oh, the smoke. But now we have like a warm spot here. Oh gosh. Can't see a thing. Yeah. So it's burning a lot over here. Let's use that. Can we put this further in? Underneath. No, but I can turn the fire out. Oh, this is so wet. You see the smoke? The snow and the wet. Well, let's see if we can dry some sticks. So my eyes are just pouring tears from the mess there.
Tea is top priority.
Tea is top priority.
This is great training for defending Greenland. I love that stove. It's really cool. I love outdoors gadgets.
Ah, cool. Me too. Obviously, right?
The way the snow muffles sound always makes me feel wholesome.
So we have tea. Roribo vanilla. Gosh, my fingers are actually starting to feel a little cold. Let's see. So the main reason I wanted a fire today was that it was cold last time. And the reason it was cold was because I didn't have a fire. So then I thought, well, let's make a little fire. So So I want these bigger pieces to start burning, you know. I want these to burn. They have a little bit. Yeah. So I did put the knife in. Yeah, I can't keep holding the phone, and also the stream will die. So I have to choose now. Do I want audio or do I want actually video feed? This one maybe. Now I'm kind of thinking, yeah, this was a bit dry, right? We'll see what happens if I try and make stick bread on this. If I stay close enough for long enough, yeah, so let's check time. We have another hour, so I'm not gonna just put all of this on there because I have to be out when I leave. So let's barbecue these sticks. And we don't have to bake stick bread until the fire actually is out, if we don't wanna, you know. So now I'm just barbecuing sticks here that will make dryer twigs that can burn, because this is so wet. So let's put some down so they will dry quicker and hopefully burn a bit too. And I'm gonna put this other stick. This will be stick bread. I'm going with the wider side of it, which is like not the best, probably. So I'm happy to have a knife this time, because first time I did this here, I didn't have a knife. So the luxury of actually having a slightly clean stick. Let's see, do you think the dough is frozen? So we could also bake it in this. That's like we might do that with a bit of the dough. So, I'm assuming bubbles here. Yeah, we got some bubbles down there. So, definitely got some warmth here now. Look at my fingers. So now we're gonna put that one in there. So the reason I took those from the dead tree is because I think they were very gooey with, what do you call it? In Sweden we say kåda, but it's the inside of it, you know. So let's see if I can pull those burning bits up. Nah, fail. So it's on top of snow. There's still snow there. Oh gosh, my eyes. Also, I don't have any cutlery with me at all. Nothing. So let's see if I can chopstick this thing up with my hands, because we want them not to go cold instantly, even if it doesn't matter if it goes out now, because we have a lot of warmth there, right? There. This is the original sticks that were a bit too big. Oh gosh, my eyes. all the smoke. All the smoke. That one has a bit of warmth too. So, and probably shouldn't put this on my clothes, right? Let's see if it... Close my eyes doing that. Ah, it's warm enough. We don't need any more, really. So, let's use some paper and make this one less wet. It was dry. I guess wet paper with the wet sticks, right? Now it's wet again. So, stick bread on the stick and in this. So I was assuming I had more flour left, but it's kind of went into the dough. So let's put it on there. We just used that underneath the Trangia last time. It's a bit too soft though, that's why it ate all the flour. So I'm very wet and I'm also very dirty. So, but it's just sticks and a bit of salt, right? Oh gosh, yeah. I should have like washed my hands first. And washed. So one of my kids wouldn't like this, the other one would probably eat it. So, it'll get a bit sooty anyway, right? Let's use one of those sticks, leaning it towards. So, like this. There. Epic fail. Can I get it lower? There. So I don't know, do I want another one on the stick or is it just dirty? Let's see what this happens. What happens with this? This is too much, right? You can't do that much. Let's put some of it back in the bag because it will never be finished. So I don't have that much time. So this is now stick bread that is very flat. Let's do this, right? We could try that. That's quite warm. It will go black, right? Let's hold this one. So I'm more careful at home, okay? If the food looks like that. So let's pull that one up. So cooling it off a bit with the snow so I can hold it. Still not boiling. So I just wanted to check. I think it's actually starting to get like eatable at the bottom. But I don't want to turn all of this off already, do I? Maybe that's good. Yeah, I do have paper, so why didn't I use it to clean my hands a little bit? So, we have an hour still. Meaning 45 minutes, because I have to drive the last bit too, to my kid. So... So, looks nice, eh? So when the tea is finished, I plan to put that on there, but... It's mostly just sodding, because it's so darn cold. Let's put it there. So I don't want it too warm. But it's very slow. So I don't think this one was very efficient. It's very cute though. Yeah, so this one is like not centered. And it's not extremely hot, which is kind of funny. So let's check the bread. I want to make sure I'm not burning my fingers here. I do have a holdy thingy, but why? If we can't... Yeah, I keep thinking that's a bit of very black, but it's still not made finished inside. Yeah, I think we will just destroy the fire now. Of course, the direction of the wind moves when I'm moving. So it's not really that warm here. Gosh. Let's put this one this way instead. And there. So. I'm gonna check chat again. Oh. Yeah, I think this one is definitely worse than the other one setup we had last time. Because then it was -7 and it was kind of quick to boil anyway, I think. Oh. My eyes are like so much smoke. I'm thinking I'll put the tea in here. I don't want boiling water because, you know. But I want definitely more than a little warm water. This is amazingly slow. Yeah, that will just catch fire. Yeah. Yeah, was I gonna sit on this? So yesterday, my mom, I told her about Monday that I made noodles in the woods, and she was so inspired she wanted to do it too. So I actually did it with her yesterday. Only we were out for 4 hours, and we had her dog with us, and I put the dog attached to this, and it flew out. So I've attached it a little here with a few easy to remove again stitches, but it was really just under this, and this is bad too. So yeah, so it's burning again. I don't mind, but I think it's time to. Actually, in this dough I had spices too. I should save this, right? Oh, I really feel those spices. Really feel those spices. I don't know the English name. I don't remember the Swedish name. The easiest way to eat when it gets black is from the inside, but I think it's maybe not that much. Let's what was that? Yeah, so this, I don't want the tea bag in too long. So this is my tea mug. Where to put this? It will get instantly cold and snowy. In the backpack. I'll try to make another one. So we have a 23. Yeah, so it's actually boiling now. Tiny little bit at the bottom. Meaning I want it to get colder first. Perfect amount. And this got all black. So I don't care. I think it's kind of charmy for it to be black, but it didn't before on the other burner, so interesting. I heard someone say that it's when it's not actually burning very well that you get that. So we can clean it a little bit more. It's just been water inside too, so I don't want to do the dishes when I get home. Yeah, we had tea in, right? We had tea in. So let's... Yeah, I do have the handle. I guess I should use it. So I can see that some of it is cooked. So we probably want to like turn it. Is that possible? Ah, it's too gooey still. So even though it was on the fire, or on the coals I guess. Let's see if that works. And we have too warm tea with no milk. I can hold it. That's a nice warmer for the hands at least. Yeah, it will cool off, if nothing else, from the snow falling in it. Yeah, let's see if we can make another stick bread on the stick. Pull this piece off, because you can see the smoke, right? Let me check chat again. While I'm here, maybe. Hello, Panda.
What is stick bread? Oh, I see now. Checklist for next trip steampunk goggles. Lol. Ha
Yeah,
ha
for
ha.
the smoke.
Translated from Tagalog.
Lol, where's the nearest McDonald's drive-through?
Fixerbot says.
Stream duration 1 hours and 2 minutes.
Pandatongue says.
So, stick bread.
I forgot my marshmallows.
Opinion
Oh.
says.
You'll have to call the help desk for a marshmallow reset, Panda.
Fixerbot says.
Go grab some tea.
Opinion says.
The tea bag can be used like a cloth to clean the soot off. British military training.
Oh, cool.
The tea bag can be used like a cloth to clean the soot off. British military training.
Oh, I think I managed to close it. Then it was sticking out again. So let's see if stick bread works in this. Well, of course that's warm. I was trying just to touch. I'm thinking how long is a good time for this without it going black in the bottom. We'll see. Let's see if I can manage to get this dough on this stick without getting it too black from my soot-filled fingers. So I'm kind of thinking I'll start with half and then we'll see if we can get all of it on there, because it needs to be kind of thin to work, because I didn't make a very long stick length here, right? So less black this time. So where do we have the most heat? Let's actually move some stuff. So we want this to die now, right? But I want it to have a little bit more heat. So where? Let's cool it off a little so I can touch it. Instant cooling. Yeah, of course you had tea in the British military. I'm like, tea. So this is sticking probably, and I don't have any cutlery with me. I have a knife though. I have a knife. Let's see. So aluminium and bread stuck to it. Yeah, I guess we will have to like do this. Oh, let's barbecue it this way. It'll taste exactly like that, which we don't. So, I kind of want to lower that flame. There's definitely dropped some water in there that's boiling. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not burnt or anything in the bottom. It's just gooey on the top. That's odd. Never did that before, and I'm kind of regretting it because I'll never get out of there. I'm gonna eat now and see if we can turn this thing over. Yeah, so we have a good use for snow. It's now holding the stick for me. So, tea bag, pot, cleaning pot. But I think I already got all of it up. we'll have to clean that thing later. So I guess we turn that over. Those spices were nice. I have to bring a separate phone for chat so I can actually talk to people. Not just me monologuing and then listening to you for a long time. My fingers are a bit clumsier now. It's a little cold. But this is warm still. Oh, tea's still too warm. So like 15 minutes more. Then we'll have to start putting stuff together for leaving. So maybe I should pour some water on here. Almost can drink it. By the way, the sound there, it was snow falling from the tree. I just realized when I saw it moving. I have to go check. We'll check this first. So we don't have a lot of heat here anymore. Yeah, not at all really. So at least it's... I guess it will have to be there because this thing, I think I need to move that now. So it doesn't matter if it's a little dewy. It's snowing on the top, you know, so it will always get wet on the top. There. Because it started like boiling underneath. I'm just gonna go check the snow that fell. So, all of this here just fell off here. There's already like new snow on it. Yeah, and I'm definitely not as cold as I was when it was -7, as it's 0 now. And it's perfect, like, snowball weather. You can hear it when I walk. So, let's put that one out. We'll have to have time to go cold too. It's like, where did I put it? So I realized, I learned something, which is that if you make something in a pot and it is cold, it will go, or it is wet and snowing or raining, then it will go very, 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 very wet on the top. So let's make it be a little nicer than I. There's probably got water in there anyway, but I'm looking for the top, you know? There it is. Put it somewhere smarter. So let's see if I can just push this over. Oh fuck. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, we didn't do that at all, right? Not that smart. It's burning. So we'll put snow on it. It stopped burning before I did put the snow though. So let's make sure that cools down so we can get it later. So that thing is more connected to this than you could think, than I think or thought. So we have almost no fuel left in that, but it will just evaporate. So should I hop to chat again and hear some any
Need
comments?
to make like an oven, but that would take a while. There you go.
Fixerbot says.
Stream duration 1 hours and 17 minutes.
Opinion says.
I just saw Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot, be careful. Yeti.
Yeah, I wish I heard it instantly, right? So there's no warmth here anymore. Yeah, there is, but it's not enough to cook bread. Well, it's actually being cooked a little bit. Okay. Okay, sure. So where do I put the phone now? Because I can't hold that. Yeah, I have to fix so I have two phones, right? Because otherwise I don't hear the comments when they come. So let's do this again. Snow can hold it. This one has sunken deep. All the way to the bottom, really. So that was not the smartest thing to do with the not non-stick one, right? Let's put everything back in the backpack, but yeah, my fingers are going cold now. I will need to like clean it up because it's all very wet. Yeah, this is still warm too because it's insulated by this from the ground. So let's cool it off. This one should be cool. So I'll just put them in here because they're also wet. So this is the bags for the pot and the little thingy. Annoying snow. And I want warm fingers now too. There. Should have popped that in the pot. Pop it in the pot. Gloves. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I should have kept the fire going a little bit longer. So this one I actually had in my jacket because I wanted it to be not freezing. But let's put it there now. So my jacket, in case I was cold, will now be wet too. Yeah, and I'm so wet. So we're gonna pour the water on top of this. And I don't care that we still have a little warmth there. It was just a little one, little than this one. So I didn't care to spread it out. Ah, gosh, fingers, too cold fingers. Yeah. I'm actually starting too early with the packing away stuff, right? Let's warm my fingers a bit on this hot tea. Now it's good temperature. So let's give this thing a chance. Can you eat this at all? Oh, yummy. It's just wet on top. Because of the snow. Yeah, this is so stuck. If I had some butter with me, it is not burnt. It's just stuck. If I had a spoon with me, maybe even. I don't mind eating this doughy. Maybe that was a bit too much though. Yummy. Have some dishes to do when I get home. Oh, it's not stuck in the middle. It's where it had flour. Yeah, that was what I was going to use instead of butter, the flour. But it sunk into the dough. So kind of half failed, but also successful because it worked. Where it was a tiny bit of flour still there. Yeah, the rest of it is kind of stuck. Let's fold that over. We got a gooey middle, which is nice. This is kind of dry now, so I might just leave this here. Yeah. Some animal would eat it. So everything cleaned away except for the water. You know, we could also bring some aluminium foil and put around it when it's this cold instead. That's probably better. I can put it in the fire without it getting stuck to something that you care about or that you have to clean later, right? There. So let's sip all this snow in there because why not? Goo. I'd probably remove this because it's so much gooey stuff there. And nothing there except snow. Snow in the snow protection. That's good. Oh. Yeah, now we don't have a cup to warm myself. Next time, let's keep the fire going for a little bit longer because they were too cold, my fingers. And since my hands are wet, it's so complex to get them into the gloves too. I actually had other gloves I could have had on, but I didn't think it was cold enough. So this isn't really doing anything useful, is it? It's still snowing everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Prefer tying this around my waist to having it to go stick bread do. There. So I'm gonna actually, I know it's not really necessary, but I'm still gonna pour the water out, right? So someone coming going to turn on the fire after me, and that happened. Oops. So, bye bye little fireplace. So, let's see. How much power do I have? 60. That's good. So it's good to know. Check out this clip. Okay. Let's see.
What is it there now? It looks like -5 degrees Celsius.
Fixerbot says.
New follower Poliska99. Less than 3.
Opinion says.
Check out this clip. Fixit42 streaming science and technology. Web link.
Fixerbot says.
Stream duration 1 hours and 32 minutes.
This is a broken tree where I got some of those pieces of wood from. See, I can smell it too. I can smell the tree. Yeah, I have to fix the TTS better. So what clip is that, opinion? And the temperature is actually 0. So Monday it was -7.
Opinion says.
Okay. Hopping back.
It was just a clip of you sitting and enjoying your tea.
Ah. So, my footsteps going the other direction, they're gone. We can only see him and his dogs there. And the dogs run away. And maybe I shouldn't have left like dough on the ground. But it's not dangerous to dogs, so Maybe they got a bit extra food. Trying to get my glove on. So it's quite nice, right? You can see there's a bit of a wind. The snow is going like that direction. But I don't feel any wind, so and you can hear under my shoes that it's snowball snow. So it's probably not exactly 0 degrees, but maybe like -1 then, or 2. So it's very wet. So now actually my toes are starting to get cold. So I guess that's good timing. Yeah, I'm thinking I will sew some stuff that could be useful for this kind of thing. Like the tiny bags I have, where I had stuff in, they don't really have any protection against the snow. They all get filled up with snow because there's holes in them. The car has some new snow. It's the first car. And we've been here for just 1.5 hours with the snow. It looks warm in there. Right? Yeah, you should always like have the doors open for a bit so you don't get the steaminess on the window.
It's lovely.
Yeah. So my hands are already dry again, but I think I'll actually unfasten back to get to the cartons which are inside my blanket. So let's see. What? Okay, they're probably too cold anyway. That's not a good thing. I have them inside my jacket, but it wasn't warm enough. There. A little scary when that happens. So here's my extra clothes. I always have blankets in the car when it's winter, right? So just to warm things. So we're going to go into the store, but I'll have to like pull everything apart later. Now let's just go in here. Yeah, let's start the car. So the good thing with putting the phone here, oh gosh, what happened? My hair is like everywhere. you missed the swoosh. The first one was mega slow. Turning on some heat and my hair. I'm all wet. Let's put this extra jacket off. And this is where I have the burner. Oh, my hand smells like the dough. That's nice. But I just want to be able to see through the windows. Actually have some help with that. There. So I'm kind of thinking, ooh, what will my hair look like? I'm the Yeti. That's how it is. Should have a hairbrush when you do this. I should have put it up in some way, like just a red blender.
Hello, Fix. Swoosh. To knock 4 sage spin. Never. Lol.
It's quite a lot of snow here, and no one's been removing any snow there. So, driving a bit carefully. We're not getting stuck now. Enjoy the last bit of this snow, right? Yeah, we're out on the road. Yeah, and the electric heating in my windows goes on at once, so I can see out back in the back too. There. With shopping bags out now. So it's kind of cool, the snow. I like it. Yeah, I always drive carefully. Now I can see the phone, so TTS is okay that it's not on. When we were driving the other direction, there was a practice driver just in front of me, and they were driving real slow. But of course we have to be careful. But I imagine that it's worse if you're just learning. snow a week. This winter is extreme. It's like when I was a kid in snow. But actually, we didn't get snow until after Christmas. We had like a little bit of snow before, but then we got it after Christmas. So Swedish people. It's warm today. I think it's a bit cold, but I kind of warmed up to the snow, we'll say, because I'm like, yeah, no snow, please, thank you. I prefer just keep it over 25 degrees all the time. I'm happy. But I kind of liked it this time when I got out and walked in the snow. That is kind of nice, actually. No snowman yet. Yeah, no. We made a pile of snow, me and my 15-year-old, and we dug out like a big hole to be inside it. And that's what we did. But we were supposed to do a snowman at first, but it ended up being a big pile of snow thing instead. So yeah. So I'm a bit early, so I don't have to wait until we're actually there. So I could have been starting driving now, so we can finish like chatting and maybe do a little raid. So I was thinking, if he had been shopping, where is that store? Because this is the closest store that I have seen. It was just it's a golf house down there. That's the only thing I know. But I haven't been that far, I guess. Yeah, I guess you need to add stuff for follow age, but you can just click your name and you can see it, right? So click your name and you can see. I'm curious, tell me. Because I can't click your name right now. You build any snowman? You got snow, right? So in Twitch, you just click your name and you can see how long you've been following. And if you were subscribed, you can see how many months of that too. Ah, that's quite a long time actually. Being that's some bit of time. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I just started streaming, right? Maybe not. Time just flies. So my oldest kid just became 18, the 10th. That's like crazy, because wasn't it just a few weeks ago that he started existing, you know, like in any kind of way. Yeah. It's actually over 1.5 years. I like when it's snowing, it looks nice. I usually don't like being out in it though, so. But it was a bit tricky today. Even when we made the bread in the pan, it was like wet on top all the time, right? And it was snowing in the alcohol burner. So it started like drops of snow was just boiling instantly. And turning the fire on was not that easy. And it might actually even feel easier if it's drier to find like some kind of dryness in twigs and stuff. But if it's around 0 and it's just been dripping melted snow on everything, And snow that touches the trees instantly melts if it's not already snow there. Yeah, tears in me. Yeah, it's time flies. It's like always kind of thing. Oh my, I can't even get fit on the road. Well, now we're in here at least. So there's always at this school, this is a special school. A lot of kids are picked up by their parents or by like school bus cars, you know. So lots of cars, lots of taxis, always around the school. So there's always a lot of traffic there. So look at this pile of snow. I think my phone moved. The angle was out there. Yes, I'm gonna go pick him up here. But he shouldn't be out yet for a bit. So I'm gonna stand a bit out of sight here. So they won't see me from here. So we can stop stream in a good way, right? So let's do a little over to Twitch and I think I have to do this. Yeah, then I see it instantly where the button is. But mute it first. Then we can click the read thingy, and then we will see where we got the Captain Coder is on. Who else is on? I'm scrolling, but let's go for Captain Coder. He's always got energy. I love people where you just hop into the stream and your energy is boosted, like whew. Let's rate him. I'm gonna hop back to, oh right, I was like covering it, right? We don't have full snow in the south where I am. Oh yeah, have a great day, you too. Thank you for being here, keeping me company. I have to fix so I can have the TTS on all the time. So because it's much nicer to be able to talk, right? Because this thing with having to hop to the TTS, it's not very nice. So I'm gonna click that probably existing raid button. Let's see if I can find it. What? Click that probably existing raid button. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my gosh. Come on. I can't see anything yet. No? Am I raiding? Am I raiding? Nice chilling with you. That was great. That was great. So I'm like having problems actually seeing my own stream. Well, I guess it'll just be there. It will raid in 1.5 minutes, and it would take me longer to find it, so. Yeah. Hiding behind the wheel there. Yeah, so it was nice. It's nice. So see if I can see when I raid. Yeah, so I don't know why I can't click, because I'm in the stream, so I see myself with a slow motion there. But bye everybody, and hopefully I'll have time to do a cyber stream soon. Maybe I'll do a co-working stream today even. But I have a lot of things I need to do, so I might be co-working instead of actual Cyberstream. We'll see. In my co-working streams, I usually have breaks where I actually do some cybersecurity thing. So, we'll see. Am I actually watching, like, where is Ken raid? Let's go back. Maybe it's already raided and I missed it. Gosh, this is so annoying. I can't see. Has it raided? I'll see if anyone says yes here. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go to chat and stop the stream of this, and it will have the reconnecting sign for... No, it won't. Okay, I'll do this because I have to drive and pick my kid up. So let's drive a little bit forward here.